Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Owls' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense will get first crack at it today. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Washington. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls will hustle to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Back to throw, it's Washington. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Caught behind the line. It's Platt. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Messer. Turning it on. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Platt. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Platt. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They've got to do their job.
That's caught. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Well, they say low man wins, and on that 3rd down, the defense, they were expecting quarterback sneak. Did you see how low the D-line got? And they were able to just stymie that offense for no gain.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Messer. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got his man. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Smith takes the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Washington. Rushes on him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not.
Oh, he's got some space.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. They pick up half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Fleming. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Smith. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Texas. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the ground with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fights off the defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's up to 49 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Washington. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Finds the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. RPO complete to open the drive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Washington. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Messer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The throw. Got a man. It's clapped. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. That's caught. It's Messer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Washington. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense getting set for first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. After the misconnection, it's second down. The play action fake. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Terrapins will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Caught in the backfield, it's Platt. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Floats it out in space. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pratt. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Running to Green. He now has 72 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And he'll be brought down. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Washington using the quick game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football form out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. They're going to run it. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Finds his tight end.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Quick spin on the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Terrapins are on the move. To throw, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Man, this quarterback now has thrown for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, his head is spinning. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And this one is perfect. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Owls in the hurry up. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Knocked down for the tackle. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The quick out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Grabs it in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
On target to the left. There he goes. Slippery slide. crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus.
Got it in the middle. It's Platt.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top-5 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed them. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got him down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Washington. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Washington. Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
23 for Atlantic. 25.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the 1st down, and now it's 4th and short. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turning it on. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He's got his man across the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down.
Power football with the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Maryland! And the pummeling has started.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Under fire. And this defense goes back to back Quarterback sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Messer. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Back to throw, it's Washington. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Ray. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, you can just keep your points. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Here comes the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Messer. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Messer. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
brings up.
They'll send the back in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sands. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
32.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Platt. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Sands. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.